Good morning and welcome to 6 Minutes of Good News, a morning devotional, bringing you the good news of the gospel with your host, the Reverend Zebedee Jackson. So sit back and let's dive into 6 minutes of good news.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Thank you for tuning in to 6 minutes of good news. I want to start this morning off by saying God is faithful and worthy to be praised. The message today will be centered around the book of Hebrews, the 11th chapter, verses 1, 2, and 3, which discusses dealing with the power of faith. The world can sometimes be a very challenging place, especially during difficult moments when it seems like nothing is working out in our favor. We must continue to remind ourselves that we walk by faith and not by sight. The best way to express our need for some strong faith can be seen through our daily experiences. The time we live in today has changed so dramatically that uncertainties can sometimes be overwhelming. Some situations that were once simple in nature has become complex and complicated, and that can sometimes change our fundamental beliefs and values. But it is always important to remember some basic principles, such as the fact that nothing is impossible if we can only believe. The bottom line of our life journey is that we come through twists and turns. Now, I believe the book of Hebrews could shed some light on some of our deepest tensions, and that is good news. Let us dissect the text for some teachable moments. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the everything of things not yet seen. We are called to have a strong faith in something we believe that God can provide, whether it be today, tomorrow, or at a future time. The main point of this message isn't based on feeling, but knowing how to weather the storms until we receive what we have petitioned God for. With high hopes and anticipation, it is important for those novices that are listening to understand that faith is a very powerful virtue. Thank you for tuning in to 6 minutes of good news.
Thank you for joining us this morning for 6 minutes of good news, a morning devotional with your host, the Reverend Zebedee Jackson. Now, go out and make it a great day.